Hey everyone, my name's Lily and I'm the book blogger behind Utopia State of Mind, and today I'm going to first kick off the first reaction slash part one, I guess, of my reading vlog of Strange the Dreamer. So, I've never read Strange the Dreamer, because you voted for it in my Choose My TBR for November. This one was overall like the most response I've ever gotten to a Choose My TBR, so I'm very excited for Strange the Dreamer. As you know, in October I think I read Daughter of Smoke and Bone. So I'm excited for this one because it was weird when I was reading Daughter of Smoke and Bone. I thought that the merch and like images I'd seen were from Daughter of Smoke and Bone, but I think that they're actually from Strange the Dreamer. So that's interesting, I guess, because I think that like who is it's Laszlo and someone else. I don't know. The person who's blue, essentially. I got the main character of Daughter of Smoke and Bone confused because she has, I think, blue hair with one of the characters from Strange the Dreamer who is legit blue. So, it happens. I'm excited for Strange the Dreamer. I know nothing about it really except that blue person I think is in it. And it is so hyped. I don't know which I think is hyped more, Daughter of Smoke and Bone or Strange the Dreamer. But both of these were so hyped, and so I'm very, very nervous to read Strange the Dreamer. Also, it's like really, really long. It's 500-ish pages. It's gonna take a really long time for me to read, I think. 500 pages is a lot. It's the end of the year. I just, want to hibernate until spring. So reading just ends up, I feel like, taking longer for me in the fall. So anyway, I will keep you updated. Those are kind of just my first thoughts and impressions about Strange the Dreamer. So let's just go into the reading vlog. Hey everyone, so I'm just going to bring you the first reading check-in for Strange the Dreamer. I actually started reading this when I was on vacation and I didn't want to bring my filming camera. So I'm like halfway through. I know I was supposed to do like 25%, 50%, 75%. This is the 50% one. We're just gonna pretend 25% never happened. But how do I feel about Strange the Dreamer so far? I really like this a lot better than I liked Daughter of Smoke and Bone already. I feel like halfway through, I feel like the pacing is nicer. I feel like more connection to the characters, to both to both Laszlo and Sarai. I'm not sure if I'm saying their names right. But basically, from the very beginning, I really have enjoyed Laini Taylor's kinds of whimsical, lyrical writing. I also really like that in Daughter of Smoke and Bone. But it's also the same in Strange the Dreamer. And so there's definitely like a mystery or a feeling of mystery that you don't know if you have a handle on from the beginning. I think it's mostly, I'm reading my notes basically, but I think that I'm really referring to the mystery of Weep. That's kind of what propels you throughout most of the first half of the book, actually, is that mystery of Weep, essentially. And also, how was I not gonna love Laszlo? Like, we all love bookworms. We are bookworms, we all love bookworms. I just really enjoyed Laszlo's kind of like, I wouldn't say reckless optimism, but his passion for learning, his passion for knowledge, and then his like, oh, I don't know if I should go, because I'm really not qualified, but I really want to go, so let me just shoot my shot. I loved that scene so much, and that really endeared Laszlo to me. And I kind of instantly really was fascinated by Sarai, mostly because I'm really enjoying this theme so far for Sarai's point of view, where it asks about sort of inherited revenge. So this idea that like you're growing up where you're supposed to hate this person, kind of like the vibe I get from Romeo and Juliet, right? Where you're inheriting this conflict, and so you're not sure how you feel. You're kind of all supposed to hate, supposed to be angry, supposed to be vengeful, basically. But you're not sure how you yourself feel because you've kind of been dropped into this sort of out of nowhere, essentially. And so it's really interesting to me to read that perspective. And I think I wouldn't say that there are two distinct point of views as I would for like dual perspective, but I do think that we get enough of a kind of like, this is Laszlo, this is Sarai, but it's never kind of explicitly said like, oh, this is a Laszlo chapter, this is a Sarai chapter. So technically I'm not sure like, what the distinction is, but I think that really helps. And I think that really helps get to know a character. And so I don't feel that much distance as I did from Daughter of Smoke and Bone. I know I'm making a lot of references and comparisons to Daughter of Smoke and Bone. It's just like the last book that I can think of, and it's also the last book that Lady Taylor wrote that I read. I also really enjoyed that both for Laszlo and Sarai, there are other characters around. I felt like the characters in Daughter of Smoke and Bone, the main character was kind of an island. And yes, there were intentional kind of reasons why, but having more side characters and seeing your characters interact more with other characters gives you a better sense of who these people are and how do they interact and how do they express their love, who are they basically. So I really enjoyed that. And just in general, I just really am enjoying the story a lot and the pacing. I'm about, let's see, what page am I? I'm at 274, so I'm about just shy of halfway, essentially, I think. Like, from here, it kind of seems like I'm halfway, but I think actually it's over 500 pages. So, I don't know, math. But, I know that, at the end it could throw in like 5 million kind of like, oh, but then this and this and this. And then maybe I'll feel differently about the pacing. But as of now, I really enjoy the pacing. I enjoy this book so much as of now. I was super, super worried because I was so hyped. On Instagram when I was posting about like choose my TBR project for November, everyone was like, you have to read Strange the Dreamer. And so I was like, oh, okay, like I will, but I don't know how I feel. It seems that I will probably be reading Muse of Nightmares for my December one, just because I wanted to do for December kind of sequels to books that I've read, or hyped books that I've read in 2021. And so I was like, oh, let me just throw Muse of Nightmares on there, even though I'm not done with Strange the Dreamer. But I kind of just felt like it would be a good kind of segue to it. And so it looks like that's winning in the poll so far. So I'm really intrigued by this. I'm going to read more tonight, but I knew that I had to film an update now because I was kind of like, oh, if I read more tonight, then I might get to 75%. And if I get to 75%, like, can we really count these as reading check-ins? I don't know. I also know that I promised there'd be more footage of me reading. I was on vacation. I didn't have my camera, so there's no footage of that, obviously. Also, it's holiday season, pre-holiday season. Post-holidays, pre-holidays. It's a very festive season. As you can tell, I'm decked out in my festive clothes. I make no promises. I really sincerely hope for 2022 to do more reading vlog things. I don't know if anyone actually cares. If you do, like, please let me know below. But I don't know if I can promise it for Strange, and I don't know if I can promise it for Muse, because I'm going to be kind of popping in and out of a lot of different places in December, so I made some statements I don't know how I'll feel about now. But I will say, though, for 2022, why is it so hard? This is, every time I film a TikTok where I talk about 2022, this is what happens all the time. But for 2022, I hope that I can bring you more kind of casual content like that if you would enjoy it. As I said, let me know, because I definitely think I'm going to have a theme. I'm not like used to kind of randomly picking up my camera. I didn't even bring it on vacation, I'm not used to doing that really. Anyway, that is a tangent, obviously, than the Strange the Dreamer, but it's kind of everything that's swirling around in my mind, which is why everything's kind of just going all over the place. Anyway, I will film more check-ins for Strange the Dreamer. Definitely my ending reactions, kind of mini review style, but also hopefully at 75%. So wish me luck. I will need it. And yeah, tune in or wait, a couple more seconds and you will see how I feel about more Strange the Dreamer. Hello! So here I am with you, having finished Strange the Dreamer, which has like the hardest cover to really do anything with because this blue is so shiny. But having finished Strange the Dreamer, how do I feel about this one? Oh my goodness, I really loved this one. Okay, I had not sure how I was gonna feel. I know I've talked about this 5 million times in this reading vlog experience about how Daughter of Smoke and Bone kind of left me feeling unsure if I was gonna really like Strange the Dreamer, but I did. Okay, we love a bookworm. We love Laszlo so much. I don't know how many times I can say it really. What I loved so much, especially about the latter half of Strange the Dreamer was that, yes, while I felt like there were some action moments which were happening, which I was kind of like, oh, the action, it's happening right now. I never felt like in Daughter of Smoke and Bone where it's kind of like, action, done. Okay, there was a lead up to it. So overall, I still feel really good about the pacing. The characters and the ship, I really liked how this sort of a relationship pairing, this kind of ship that we're supposed to have, this relationship ship, in case anyone wasn't familiar, was really grounded in experiences and memories together that we can see. I have a really hard time with kind of insta love because for me it's just like I need to kind of see characters together to understand not only who they are as characters but also who they are when they're together, because I feel like there is a lot of okay, maybe not a lot of difference, but there is differences between a character kind of in their own external, not external, in their own internal space versus how they interact with other people and specifically potential love interest people. So for me, it's really important for me to kind of love a relationship pairing when they have those experiences that really ground them. And I do feel like the latter half of this book was delving into that and those experiences, and so that's why I kind of like them a lot more, certainly, than Daughter of Smoke and Bone. I will try to stop saying Daughter of Smoke and Bone for the rest of this reading vlog. Anyway, it was a chunky book, but at the same time, I never felt like it was super, super long. I felt like the writing kind of sweeps you away and transforms what you know about the characters and the world and kind of the conflicts between them. I really liked it so much. I'm excited for Muse of Nightmares. I'm 100% sure, I'm 100% sure that Muse of Nightmares will be my December read, my December hyped sequel read. I was posting on social media and specifically Instagram about having finished this book and really liking it, and all the responses were like, you have to read Muse of Nightmares next. So, if you say it, I will listen to you. So I'm going to read Muse of Nightmares next, and I'm intrigued to see how I like that, because now it's kind of like, oh, high expectations for Daughter of Smoke and Bone. Disappointed. Not really that many good expectations, because I wasn't sure how to feel about Strange the Dreamer, even though everyone I know loves it. Skyrocket expectations. So now I'm kind of like, are we going to go down again? Is that where we're going? I don't want to be there, but... so I'm going to try to remain optimistic, but like tentatively optimistic about Muse of Nightmares. I'm really excited, and I think that I gave this one like 4.5 stars. I wasn't sure if I wanted to do 5 stars because when I was writing my review and sort of filming this, I wasn't sure how I felt, and I knew I really, really liked it, but I wasn't kind of like, oh my god, wait, am I totally kind of obsessed with it? Is this totally amazing? So I think I gave it 4.5 stars on Storygraph, which is where I really like to do these half stars and quarter stars. I love that. I don't like that I can't do that on Goodreads, so if you are using Storygraph, please let me know so we can be friends on Storygraph. I really like it. I like that you can also do trigger warnings and content warnings as well. I haven't really actually talked about Storygraph, but I'm also kind of cross-posting all my reviews on both, so you can follow me there if you want to. And yeah, so 4.5 I think is where I'm gonna sit on it so far, but give me a week or two, and then maybe I'll up it to 5. I definitely won't go down to 4, but maybe I'll up it. Well, I mean, I can't go down to 4. I am at 4. But I don't know yet. I'll up it to 5. I kind of feel like I want to, but I don't know really. Anyway, that's how I feel about Strange the Dreamer. Thank you so much for everyone who voted. I love that interaction. Please look forward to a series coming for this for January. I don't know actually if it will be up in January, probably more like February, just because there's so much stuff I want to post in January, like 2021 wrap-ups and favorite books, kind of the series that I've been doing, so it might not happen until February. Might have to take a little pause, a little break on the choose your book or choose my book. So I'll look forward to seeing you in February. As I said, thank you so much for voting. Thank you so much for recommending this one. I had so much fun reading this, and now I also feel like, oh, okay, like I can talk about this book now. I can join the conversation, so I'm happy about that. Let me know your feelings about this book. Also, let me know what you rated it below. I'm very intrigued about that. Also, if you've reread it, in a while, let me know that too. So I'm really excited to read Muse of Nightmares, and I hope that you're excited to watch me read Muse of Nightmares. As I mentioned earlier in this video, because I'm going to read Muse of Nightmares in December, and December is really just busy for me already. I'm not sure how much kind of reading footage you'll get of me. I know I promised that in this one, but like... Anyway, so just, you know, prepare yourself for that. But I'm really excited for kicking off the series again in 2022 with you and seeing what you have. If you have any recommendations of books that I should add to this series for 2022, also leave them down below. I hope you have a really great day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!